All right, hopefully you have yourself a copy of the chain rule investigation. For each problem below, find the derivatives of f of x and g of x. Then find the simplified composition of h of x, this new function, which is going to be the composition of these two, f composed with g of x, and find its derivative. Okay, so let me demonstrate what we're going to do, and then I'm going to let you go on the other ones to do these on your own. So, step one. Let's find the derivative of each of these functions. Should be pretty easy here. F prime of x is equal to 2. All right, and then g prime of x is equal to 3. Okay, then. All right, so we got our rate of change of 2 and a rate of change of 3. Now then, I'm going to find h of x, which is supposed to be f composed with g of x. Okay, which means I'm going to take this 3x and I'm going to stick it in for x there. So 2 composed with 3x, which gives me 6x. Now let's find the derivative of h. H prime of x is just equal to 6. Well, look at this. Isn't this very, very similar to exactly what we just looked at for like the axle thing, the gear thing, right? So the rate of change of the composition of both of these things happening together was 6, and I can get that from 2 times 3. However, there's something else that's happening here that I'm not seeing with these two very simple linear equations. I need to do a little bit more investigation. Okay, so let's look at example 2 over here. Let's do the same kind of thing. F prime of x is equal to 2x, and then g prime of x is equal to 3. Okay, so then, would it be that the derivative of the composition function is just the product of these two? That would be 3 times 2x to get 6x. Let's see. Let's see if that's the case. So let's do the composition. H of x being equal to, we'll take this 3x and plug it in for x in this x squared function. So I square both of those pieces and I get 9x squared. Okay, and now let's take its derivative and I get 18x. Wait a minute. I can see that that's not exactly the same as the product of those two things because something else is happening here. Okay, so what I would like for you to do is to continue this process, and maybe you're going to pick up some sort of pattern between all of these little things. So again, on 3 and 4, take the derivatives of each of these two functions, f and g, find the composition h of x, where you're taking g of x and plugging it into f of x, and then find its derivative. See if you can relate all of those things together.